show that is not on Peacock, but streams on HBO Max. It falls in these stages. On your right is Hacks, starring Gene Smart and Hannah Einbinder, both Emmy Award winners. Season 5 now streaming on HBO Max. And these stages are also used for the birds I showed you earlier. And motion pictures are used these stages over the years. In fact, stage 19 coming up on your right, used for our Oscar-winning motion picture Oppenheimer, starring Academy Award winners Cillian Murphy and Robert Downey Jr. Now coming up on your left is the second biggest teddy bear I've ever seen. It's Ted. He's huge. Starring Seth MacFarlane, Scott Grimes, and Max Burkholder. Ted has 2 seasons streaming on Peacock. Both seasons filmed on our lot. Ted is standing in front of a series of 10 bungalows that were once permanent dressing rooms for movie stars, such as Doris Day, Rock Hudson, Jimmy Stewart, Paul Newman. Today, the production office is occupied by the likes of Mark Lyon. Mark Lyon Productions brought you the hit musical motion pictures Wicked and Wicked for Good, starring Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, Academy Award winner Michelle Yeoh and Jack Goldblum, directed by John M. Chu, and now streaming on Peacock. Coming up on your left, Bungalow 5195 with the Alfred Hitchcock logo. You'll see it in a moment. Here's Alfred Hitchcock's production office for the Alfred Hitchcock Presents television series.
Lou said he could move into that office. I said, no, I can never be in Hitchcock's office. That should be a shrine, a museum.
Very exciting, just to know that he was there and walk by and know he was in that office.
Hitchcock has influenced every director. That's why Hitchcock was walking around the commissary. Hitchcock had his bungalow on the line. I used to go see Alfred Hitchcock.
I loved working with him. I highly respect him. He really understood fear and terror.
The Birds, that was a really scary movie.
Bird? Oh, man. That had me looking at crows like for the next 10 years. Psycho. That's very good. The all-time great masterpiece.
Setting illu
Hitchcock is master.
movies lalla
And there's a big gray building to your left. That is a building that houses 2 sound stages. The home to St. Dennis Medical, coming back for season 3, starring Gary Alec Greer, Wendy McClinton, Covey, and Allison Tolman. And we're leaving the front lot where we're doing our interior filming and taking you to the back lot where we do the large-scale exterior filming. We're going to show you sets from some of your favorite movies and television shows. The sets that you see on our back lot, they look like real buildings, but they are not. They're what we call facades, just the false fronts and sides of buildings. The only building the camera needs to see, and what looks like brick and concrete is actually foam rubber and fiberglass. To your left is the heart of our back lot, our Metropolitan sets. You'd be amazed how many productions that have filmed in there over the years. Movies, television shows, music videos, commercials, live events such as Hairspray Live. You can even see our Metropolitan sets as part of the obstacle course for American Ninja Warrior. They make you say it like that, too. A lot of musical artists have worked on the Metropolitan sets over the years that include the Blues Brothers, Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, Lady Gaga, Taylor Swift made a music video, Wildest Dreams, in our Metropolitan sets. Right now we have a production working in the main part of our Metropolitan sets, which is why we can't get in there. Look at this here. That is Courthouse Square, featured in Back to the Future. That's thousands of productions, hundreds of productions are used. Our Courthouse Square area, there's a production using it right now. It is very popular because of Back to the Future. And you take a look to your right down the street there where that truck is parked. That is the entrance to Courthouse Square. That's why we can't get in there, because they're using this whole area. It's the main part of our Metropolitan sets and Courthouse Square. And this image on your screens, this is for Bruce Almighty. Well, guess what? It's going to kind of look like that again for a new spin-off to Warner Brothers hit television series The Big Bang Theory. It is called Stuart Fails to Save the Universe, and apparently he does, because they dressed Courthouse Square to look just like that. So we'll find out what happens in that. It stars Kevin Sussman. Stuart Fails to Save the Universe. If you keep looking to your right, you'll see a little bit of the heart of our Metropolitan sets. There's a skyscraper district on your right. That is featured as the Oscorp building for Sony Pictures production of The Amazing Spider-Man, starring Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. In fact, Marvel Studios loves our Metropolitan sets. Used for Captain America, the First Avenger, starring Chris Evans, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., starring Clark Gregg, Agent Carter, starring Haley Atwell, and more recently, Marvel Studios and Prime Video used our Metropolitan sets for Spider Noir, starring Nicolas Cage. We're going to leave the big city and take you to a remote island known as Skull Island. Here's Academy Award-winning director Peter Jackson to guide us.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years